Hey loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna give you the word of God. If you're new here, comment, like, and subscribe. The reason why you should comment, like, and subscribe here so I can feed you with the word of God. Today we're gonna tap into a Bible verse. I'm gonna see if I can break it down for you guys. I think I can or whatever. So it says, "Why would anyone tear her house down? Actually, it's easier than you think. Don't let bitterness, manipulation, and selfish ruin rule or ruin your relationships or friendships." So like I guess they're saying here, like, if you know that friend or that man is manipulating you, leave it immediately because it's not good to feel manipulated or basically controlled by anyone. Nobody should play with your head like you're crazy. You're not crazy. I know you're not crazy, so don't let anyone play with you like you're crazy. First of all, you're far from crazy. You're very smart. And you know what be going on and what don't be going on at the end of the day. So never let anyone play you like you crazy, nothing like that. You know when something feels off. You know when something is not right. Us when we have an intuition, so it'll tell us immediately, like, this is not the right thing to do, or this is not safe to do, or something, or it'll just give you some type of bad feeling. So when that feeling comes in, it lets you know basically like leave the situation alone. And when it tells you leave the situation alone, leave it alone. No matter how hard it is, because at the end of the day, if you let someone manipulate you, they're gonna think like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep playing with her because she think it's okay for me to do that. She allowed me to do this to her. She's stupid in here, and you're not stupid. So you're gonna leave it me, like I'm telling you now. You're not gonna stick with that man because you know he playing with your head. So at the end of the day, don't let anyone, even if it's not a man, don't let anyone play with your head. At the end of the day, I don't care who it is. I don't let people play in my head because it's like, why would I let you play in my head? Do you really think I'm that dumb? Do you really think I'm that insane for real to let you play with me? Look at me. Who do I look like letting somebody play with me? Like, what? Be for real. So I'm not doing that, and you not doing that either. Because, no, we're not. If anything, they going to play with themselves at the end of the day. They're not going to play with you because we don't do that. Or they going to play with their mama, if anything, because we don't do that around here. So, play with yourself before you play me. Think about yourself before you think about me at the end of the day. Nobody finna play me like I'm a goofy. So it's like, you know, especially like when they putting their hands on you, when they're trying to abuse you, it's like leave it immediately. Because if you don't leave immediately, they're gonna keep touching you in ways you don't need to be, just like hurting you physically and emotionally. You don't need to be hurt physically and emotionally. So it's like you need to leave while you can. Because most people that stay in, people that be playing crazy with their head end up dying and stuff like that. You don't want to end up dying for no stupid stuff like that. So at the end of the day, that's why it's best to leave now. I'm telling you now to leave now. Don't let nobody play with you. Um, you won't want anyone, to make you feel horrible. Manipulation is not a good thing. It's not a good feeling. It's like when how it feels when somebody, try to make you think things that you shouldn't think. Like, try to make you think you're not worth it or you're not important. Like, you should never think like that. That's why it's best to leave for that person before the situation gets worse than what it is, basically. That's why it's best to leave now before the situation gets better than what it is. And like I said, like, right from wrong. You know how a person's supposed to treat you. We are supposed to treat each other with kindness, respect, and love, not evilness. So it's like you have to leave that person alone. And at the end of the day, if it's hard to leave that person alone and you truly love them, tell God, like, hey, this person been trying to, like, ruin my life. And it's like, I want to leave, but I'm scared. And I don't know which way to turn. I don't know which way to do it. And I'm scared if I leave, they'll try to kill me, something like that. So can you, like, make a way that I could leave without being hurt by this person? Like, please make a way that I could leave. Please make a way that I could leave without this person hurting me or whatever. Because some people be in relationships and they really be hurt. And the inside, they don't tell people that. Like, they really be going through it, like, hard times. Like, they really be getting, their boyfriend be killing them, be raping them, all kinds of stuff. So, like, that's why you need to tell God now and tell him, like, when you plan to leave, whatever, like, oh, I'm planning out to leave this night, I'm planning out to leave that morning. Whatever you plan, tell God and he'll make a way for you to leave that person alone. Because at the end of the day, he know that person's not good for you. And he said, I am with you wherever you go. So God is there with you. So tell him how you feel about the situation. If you know this relationship is not best for you, then you need to leave. Don't stay in a toxic relationship. Like, don't do that. If you know that person's not treating you right, that person's making you sad all the time, why would you stay with them? Like, no, your happiness matters too. Yes, your partner happy matters too as well, but Both y'all have to be happy with each other. If y'all not happy with each other, how can it work? Only, only, what else do they? Two people have to be happy in a relationship because there's only two people in a relationship. So it's two people involved in a relationship. So two people have to be happy, not one person. Two people, and if that one person not happy, then y'all need to talk about it at the end of the day. If it's not, going right, y'all need to have a discussion, and y'all need to have it now. While you looking at this video, pause this video and have a conversation with them. Like, look, you going to stop putting your hands on me? Matter of fact, don't even say that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you put your hands on me the first time, I'm gone. Ain't no talk about nothing at the end of the day. Because a man never supposed to hit a woman, regardless about what goes on at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm not taking up for the woman saying what they do is right, but at the end of the day, no man should feel like he's obligated to put his hands on you. At the end of the day, it's like, it's not giving. No. If you're going to put your hands on me, you're not going to do that. You're going to have to find something else to do. You're going to have to get away from me or break up with me. Either way. But you're not, for one, you're not putting your hands on me. That's just that. So it's like, don't let him pick your brain and make you think to stay with him or whatever. And especially, don't let the devil pick with your brain and let you think you're supposed to stay with that man and let him think. Because the devil play in your head like his head. Like, oh, if you stay with him, if you leave him, you won't find nobody better. Or if you leave her, you won't find nobody better. That is a lie. That's definitely a lie. If you leave today, you're going to find someone better. That's not going to play with your head like you're crazy. That's not going to hurt you. That's not going to do anything like that. Why? Because they love you. And the last thing they want to see is for you to be hurt. So at the end of the day, do not fall for the trap. Pray for discernment and ask God, what are you trying to show me? Speak to me and tell me what should I do about this situation. You have to give all your problems to God. You have to let him know every single thing. Well, I said this all the time. God will give you discernment and he will speak to you about this situation. Whatever it is, he'll speak to yourself and say like, nah, G, you got to go ahead and leave them alone. You got to go ahead and tell them bad, bounce. You got to, leave them alone. Or if they're not touch you, badly, like putting their hands on you and stuff like that, it's like you could stay with them if they're not doing that to you. But if they're beating you constantly, like really bad, and you keep allowing it to happen, he gonna be like, well, I told you to leave. Why are you still sitting there? Why are you still letting it play with you like that? Like, no, you have to know right from wrong. And you know right from wrong. So if you are in an abusive relationship right now, you need to leave. Don't wait. Leave. Don't wait. You should never let it get so far to the fact that y'all been together for so many years and you still allowed him to put his hands on you. But at the end of the day, I'm not judging you, but it's like, leave. You have your whole life ahead of you. Leave. Even if you got kids, this man, leave. Nobody finna play with you for a goofy. No, you're far from that. You're not a goofy. So, leave. And a lot of people say it's hard. It's not hard when you pray. If you ask God to help you leave, He will help you leave. You know what? I had like a dude I was dealing with when I was super, super young. And I had to leave him alone. It's like you got to know when to leave people alone. You have to know when God is telling you, like, leave people alone. He will tell you. So it's like I had to leave. It was like I wanted to stay with him, but I knew that God wanted me to leave. So it was like, God was like, yeah, you not happy with him. It's like it's not going nowhere for you at the end of the day. It's like you're not happy. You're crying even more. Why are you still here? Why are you still sitting around? You need to go while you can, while you're free. You don't have no kids, which I don't have no kids. For those who I knew here, I don't have no kids. I don't have none of that. I don't have none of that. I don't have no kids around me. Okay, I'm a TT at the end of the day. I ain't no mama now. I'm a TT. So yeah, call me TT. I'm a TT, not a mama. So yeah, I ain't got no kids, nothing like that. So I can leave freely. So if you don't got no kids, or even if you do got kids, you can still leave freely. You can explain your kids when they get older, baby. Explain to them when they get older, like, your daddy wasn't what I thought he was at the end of the day. Have that conversation with them. Tell them, like, your daddy was not all that at the end of the day. He played me for a fool, and I'm going to let y'all know what's up now, But it's like, if he ain't trying to be right, you need to let him know that. Don't wait until they get old. Don't wait until they older, and then tell them, like, when they get young enough to understand, like, 13, 14, 15, them around them ages, like telling them I was I was abused or I was hurt mentally, and I didn't like that, so I had to leave him alone. Like go into farther detail and tell them what happened, because at the end of the day, yes, them are yes, that's the child's father, but at the end of the day, you need to feel like he is, making you feel safe. And if that man does not make you feel safe, then you need to leave him alone. Cause any man that's with you supposed to make you feel safe at the end of the day. Like any man that be with me, he made me feel safe at the end of the day. So it's like any man I ever dated, I felt safe with them. And if I didn't feel safe with you, guess what? I left you alone because you don't make me feel safe. You supposed to protect me as much as I protect you at the end of the day. Period. Yes, we are protected by God, but God wants us to protect another. At the end of the day, that's just like if we outside something like that, you make sure I'm with you at all times. If I'm not with you, look for me. Don't just leave. Look for me. Make sure I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't just leave out and be like, oh, well, I'm finna go. She probably left. No, look around. Call my phone. Do something. Don't just, leave it on like that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, give this a big thumbs up. I hope you guys can relate to what I'm saying or whatever. But yeah, it's like, you just got to know when to leave, and God is going to give you that discernment to know when to leave. He's not going to let you stay with nobody that's hurting you and making you upset at the end of the day. He would never do that. God is not a God that's going to let you be hurt and not do nothing about it. So at the end of the day, talk to God. And if you guys want a part 2 on this, let me know down in the comment section how I did on this video. Let me know if you guys liked it. Give it a big thumbs up if you can, like I said. I really tried on this topic, like I said. But yeah, don't let nobody play with you like you crazy. If you know that person is not right for you, whether it's a man or a woman, and you know they ain't been treating you right for like a couple months in, leave them alone. Or a couple months in, leave them alone. And I'm not saying move on fast, but just take time to heal, because you're not supposed to move on fast. Take time to heal with yourself, within yourself, and remember who you are at the end of the day. You that girl, you that boy. So remember that at the end of the day. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Period. So we're going to end the vlog here. Bye, loves. Bye, loves.